Good morning, Mother. It's your youngest, gingerest, and arguably most handsome son here with a game called The Long Dark I wanted you to check out. I've been playing it a little bit and I'm really into it. It's about a Canadian bush pilot who gets a ask no questions mission from a doctor to fly to a settlement up north, and then some mysteries start happening. So we're going to dive right in, and I think you're really going to like it. It's got an interesting art style, and it's I'm just going to do easy mode. Just because no point in, dying a lot or whatever. Anyway, here it is. Be quiet.
Now the pale morning sings of forgotten things. She plays the tune for those who wish to overlook the fact that they've been blindly deceived by those who preach and pray and teach. But she falls short and the night explodes in laughter. Don't you come here and say I didn't warn you about the way your world can alter, and oh how you try to command it all still. Every single time it all shifts one way or the other. And I'm a goddamn coward, but then again so are you. And the lions roar as me evading and hollering for you. And I never really knew what to do. And every once in a while I sing a song for you that would rise above the mountains and the stars and the sea. And if I wanted it to, it would lead you back to me.
The Long Dark. I'm really excited. I played a little bit of it. I love it. I love the art style, and it's purely Canadian. It's just like Brian's Winter. Well, it's not just like Brian's Winter, but it's like Hatchet and Brian's Winter. It's so good. I love it. What an intro that was. The music is phenomenal. And the Hinterland Games, the company that made this, is based out of BC. And I'm really impressed with them. When you started this game up, it said that this game, the purchase of this game supports Doctors Without Borders and the planting of trees. I don't remember the specific company that plants the trees. But yeah, I'm really impressed with them. I'm really impressed with this game, and I hope you really like it.
The Joker. Feels like another record cold snap on the way. I'd better get a fire going before the pipes freeze up again.
Alright, so you play as McKenzie. I can't remember his first name. McKenzie, a bush pilot, who's up in the northern area. We'll say Northwest Territories. I'm not 100% sure. But it's just so very Canadian. They even the currency is that old timey. Like the currency, the bills how the bills used to look.
I don't remember eating my parka this early in the season.
That's what
it seems to get colder every year.
The money you find in this game looks like. and there's some really good story elements. There's some stuff to do with the Aurora Borealis, It's really cool. Alright, I gotta start up that fire, I think. Nope. Okay. So it is a survival game, and there's not. I don't know if there's any human enemies in it. I haven't encountered that yet, but it's mostly like just wildlife. And yeah, like there's not a tremendous amount of violence in it. You'll like it, I'm sure. What I'm supposed to be doing.
Well, here we are, old girl. Your best flights may be behind you, but you're still beautiful to me. And anyways, you're all I've got. I'd sure love to give you one last great adventure.
Be careful what you wish for. Alright, I guess I'm just supposed to be looking around.
Those were better days. A rare McKenzie family photo. Miss you, Dad. Getting pretty late in the day. Guess I could take a nap.
Great Bear Island. Doesn't say. He's
Great Bear Island.
There it is.
Dad used to fly there all the time. He said it used to be beautiful. Not much reason to go there these days. Since the quake.
Oh, so he said since the quakes, my bad. That's important. They'll talk about the earthquakes a little bit later. But it's a story element.
Who could that be? Jackrabbit
I
Remote
love this
Transport.
art style.
McKenzie
I
speaking.
told her not to come up. I told her you couldn't fly in this weather. For once, will you not be so damn
Whoa,
stubborn and
whoa,
listen?
slow down, Maureen. What are you talking about?
She just showed up. Said you'd see her. Said you'd fly her north. I know you need the money. The weather service...
It's okay, Maureen. I've got it from here.
Hello, Will.
Will McKenzie.
What are you doing here?
It's been a while, I know.
Yeah. Years. I haven't heard from you since...
I know. And I wouldn't be here if it weren't important.
Well... What brings you... I mean... Are you sick?
No, not me. But I need to get to someone who is.
Right. So you're still a doctor?
Yes, I'm still a doctor.
I thought that after... Why are you here?
I need your help. There's an isolated community in the northern part of Great Bear. Someone there is very sick.
Great Bear? There's nothing there anymore. Not since...
I know. But I have to get there.
Still trying to save the world, huh?
Somebody has to.
What's that supposed to mean?
McKenzie, Will, I didn't come here to fight about the past. I need a pilot to take me somewhere remote. Someone who won't ask too many questions. Someone I can trust.
Wait, questions? Astrid, are you in trouble?
Are you gonna help me or not?
What's in the case?
Pretty
See,
name.
there's that thing about no questions, remember?
What's in the case, Astrid?
No questions.
Look, the weather out there is bad. Bad. But it's getting worse. You walk in here after years. I could have been dead. You could have been. And then you show up and you want me to just risk my life flying into the middle of the great northern nowhere to deliver you in some mystery metal case to some remote wilderness outpost, all because you walked in here and asked me to?
Yes.
Astrid, you can't bring him back.
This isn't about that.
I know how hard it's been.
No. You don't know, Mackenzie. You don't know anything.
You don't think I feel it too?
Are you gonna take me or not? The longer I wait, the worse it'll get. Damn it. I don't have time for this.
Wait. The worse what we'll get? Why do I have a feeling you're not talking about the weather?
Because I'm not.
Throw your bags in the plane. I'll get started on pre-flight. Better buckle up tight, because it's going to be a rough ride.
Americans. I love his nose and the ears, how they're all red and puffy and their faces all red. It's so true.
Let's see.
Americans don't
Two
know how
people
cold
plus
it
enough
gets.
fuel to get us out to Great Bear and back leaves... almost no capacity for cargo. If we're too heavy, we'll burn through our fuel before we get there. I'll have to be careful about what else I take with me. The mysterious Astrid traveling pretty light. Wherever she's going, she must not be planning to stay long.
So I think I can only take one of these three things: distress pistol, first aid kit, or emergency food. I don't think it matters too much because I'm playing on easy, and I should be able to find lots of first aid kits and stuff. So I'm
The
gonna
stress
take
pistol kit is heavy, but I'd hate to end up in an emergency situation without it. Just need to grab my parka and we can go.
Yeah, I should be able to get lots of first aid and food, but I think it's harder to get the distress pistol. I haven't played a lot of it, just a little bit.
I see you're still wearing it.
Wearing what?
Your ring. Our ring.
Oh. Yeah, I mean... I just forgot to take it off.
I wear mine too.
Why?
Memories, I guess.
I thought you wanted to forget.
Not all of it.
Look. I should have looked for you.
Sorry about that phone.
It's okay. I've kept busy. I've moved on.
You sure? Because this all seems pretty familiar. You still working with that researcher? Dr. What's his name?
No. No, I'm not working at the center anymore.
Well, then where?
I'm working on my own. Freelance, you could say.
Freelance doctor. That sounds legit.
I don't question your life choices, Mackenzie. Plenty of things you could be doing besides hanging out in your dad's old plane and drinking in the daytime.
Hey, we had a lot of good times in this plane. And it's under control.
I know, okay? I'm not here to fight, really.
I think about him all the time, you know?
I know you do.
That was actually my brother.
The choice I made. I did it for us.
You don't have to. Let's just not...
No. It's important that you hear this. There's things I need to say.
Mackenzie, not now. There's...
Just let me tell you.
Will, shut up for a second. Something's wrong.
That is not good.
What's going on?
Power's gone. Whole electrical system looks fried.
Shit! What's happening?
No power means we're going down. Hold tight.
Will?
The color scheme, the art style, I can't get over it. It's just so beautiful. They're all really pale, which is weird. But I think it's supposed to be like, I don't know, like hinting at frostbite. I don't know. I don't know anyone who's that pale, who's pasty like that. Granted, I haven't been that far up north, although I thought the Aboriginals who were up north were
Astrid!
pasty. Anyway.
I must have gone right through the windshield. Trees broke my fall. Oh, mostly.
Alright, I'm gonna need some wood, some cloth. I'm gonna need to grab a couple of these things.
Gotta stop that.
Alright, that should be good. Alright, yeah, my heat's getting pretty bad. My health bar is going down. You can see my status in the bottom left-hand corner there. That's my health bar, and my health is affected by my temperature, my like energy, water, and food. Sorry, I'm just trying to... I do have matches.
I don't feel so good. I need to rest up.
So I want to get this campfire going. That should be good. 7 hours of heat. Get it nice and hot. I'm also injured, I believe. Yeah. So it's just to try to climb out of the ravine. I'm gonna do that. I just need to warm up a little bit before I go try. You know what? Screw it. I'll go try. Cloth. All this stuff is important early on. Granted, I'm on the easiest difficulty because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to get stuck or die or whatever. If you break down some of these... Oop, look at my... You find some stuff inside the... Yeah, go get... I'm trying to climb out of the ravine.
Damn, that smarts. I could probably climb that.
Except, I don't think he actually can.
Damn. Arm's too weak.
Did you hear that screaming in the background, or was that
I
just
need
me?
to find some shelter from this wind.
I gotta get back to my campfire get heated up. Alright, so there's the duration, there's how long the fire's going to last. The heat output of the fire, adding certain items will increase the amount of heat, like that increases it quite a bit because it's cedar. The planed wood increases it, and then sticks don't increase it by that much or increase the duration. So yeah, you got 11 hours, 52, and then at the bottom you can see the 3 arrows pointing up. That means my temperature is stabilizing 3 times as fast as standard, and we're just going to have a nap. You can see all the conditions on the right that I was suffering from have improved.
Astrid hasn't come looking for me, which means she can't come looking for me. Because she's hurt. Or worse. I'd better get back up to the crash site.
About 40 minutes of the thing left. I gotta find some food. Do I have any food with me? I don't. I'm sure I'll be able to find some. Metal container. So some soda. It gives me a little bit of calories, so it's better than nothing. Oh, right, I gotta climb up this log. All this firewood is gonna come in handy in a little bit. Grab it. Alright, let's keep going.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
A little bit of glitch there. Not a perfect game, but it is, in my opinion, a fantastic one.
I think I'm gonna make it.
Rose hips are a medicinal plant. I think they're essentially like Tylenol or ibuprofen or something like that. See, it looks like he's got such bad frostbite on his hand. He's like
Finally made it.
like an hour from before his fingers start to turn black and blistered.
My plane. Not sure which of us looks worse. Poor girl. This isn't how things were supposed to end.
Alright, and I see I got some stuff on the ground here. Got some cloth,
This'll come in handy.
some Tylenol.
I've been looking for you.
Astrid's bag.
Astrid's pack. locked. Whatever's in this case, Astrid was ready to die for it. I hope she hasn't already died for it.
So I actually, that case that I put in there with the distress pistol, when I first played through this, I put all 3 boxes in my inventory. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So I put all 3 boxes in my inventory, not in the hull of the plane, and none of that showed up. So I thought, like, I didn't realize, like, it was a one or the other starting situation thing. You know what I'm talking about. I can't talk right now. I'm bad at talking. Down vest, wool socks, cloth, and yeah, all this firewood will come in handy. But yeah, that's the intro to the Long Dark. It's pretty mysterious. It's pretty interesting. I really like it, and I am gonna play it a little bit more for you. Hopefully the audio turns out well. I'm gonna check it, and we'll go from there. I'll see you.